man is disposable.
You're supposed to be disposable.
Men are disposable. Okay, continue.
You're a man. And historically, men have always known that they really didn't serve any real purpose or value to women.
Wow, women are so oppressed these days. Oh my God.
That's why y'all had to create laws to make us need you. You had to make us need you to own property, to open a bank account.
So we made laws in order to make women need us, even though in those time periods there was no technology, so I'm pretty sure they would die from, like, I don't know, a bear or any other monster in the woods. Since men are physically stronger. Nah, that's just too much logic.
Hate men narrative, I came across this hashtag. Men are useless. It has 10.5 million views. So of course, being curious, I wanted to see what hashtag women are useless looks like. I couldn't find anything at all tagged in it. So I did a little test and I posted a video on my page doing hashtag women are useless. Guess what? Yeah, you can't use that hashtag on TikTok, but men are useless has 10.5 million views. So the bias exists. I don't like Andrew Tate, but we fucking cancel him, but Drew Othello's allowed on this app.
Now, how is that fair? It's not. So, and that's something I didn't even know, but I had to try it myself. Yes, you cannot find that hashtag, but yet you can see the other hashtag with men being useless, 10.5 mil. So, if we're living in the patriarchy, I'm thinking that the matriarch is actually doing puppeteer to the patriarch at this point. If men and women are going to be equal, this shit has got to stop. Welcome, my friends, to the RP Experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Before we get started, hit the like button. Give you a second to do that. And subscribe and share and turn on notifications. Yeah, I'm in Florida and Hurricane Ian. I was lucky, but Hurricane Ian actually did a number to counties around me. And I believe Carolina got pretty wrecked too. So heart goes out to all you guys. I will be donating to certain causes to help people out. So anyway, today's video is going to be about the gender bias on most social media platforms, namely TikTok, because TikTok is a app that you can just quickly spew something out, which is like 16 to 60 seconds, maybe like 3 minutes or so. There's a lot of women on there. There's also a lot of men. There's a lot of kids on there, teenagers, and I believe at first it was intended for people just to have some fun and just be silly on there. I've seen it turn political and somewhat gender war ish on there and stuff. Now, there has been people that have spoken out about the gender war ceasefire, but I don't know. I'm gonna get to that probably a little later, or I might touch on that on another video. No. I think I'm gonna do it on this video. I guess if both is slinging mud at each other, both the males and females, because I believe mostly the females are the ones spewing the toxic behavior in there. The males too, but then you also have men. Like me, I would never make a video attacking women, but I would be pointing out their behavior on there, you know, because I specifically believe it's better to attack the behavior than the person, because maybe they'll take it a little better, because you can always change your behavior, you can't change the person, you understand? So anyway, let's begin.
So I've just been sucked into like a wormhole of watching the Johnny Depp trial live. There's this psychologist on there, and she's constantly using phrases like when the abuser asserts himself and when the victim finds herself afraid. It's like, it's very gender bias. Like, this is a psychologist that's meant to be at the top of her field about this. She's meant to be gender neutral, but she's continually saying the abuser he, the victim she. And it's putting me, making me feel really like, no. I don't know why it's just sticking with me, what she's saying, because this whole trial, this whole thing has brought to light male abuse and how males go through abuse. And yet having a psychologist at the top of her field using these terms is very unsettling.
Yes, the Johnny Depp case. And truthfully, it was a video I was working on that I never did complete, that was on the trial. I wonder if it's too late to post that now. No. I don't know. I guess if something stirs up, I guess I'll throw that one out, because I think that was going to be like a long one. But even though I was really talking about social media, TikTok, that is I can't even think of a word to use, but that is how the social conscious is with men and women. We've been taught to see the woman always as the victim, and the man as always the perpetrator, or the abuser. But these days it's so different, because things are a lot more even, and because women have more choice to make their money and to get in different fields and learn different things. This has proven that women leaning toward that way, are just as bad as negative men when given the opportunity to be able to hurt somebody, or to abuse somebody, or to have power over somebody or something. So I have not too much to add there, because she already pretty much said, she pretty much covered it, and I already covered the Johnny Depp trial or something, and that's why that trial was so important. Unfortunately, I know what the government, the U.S. did. They passed that abortion stuff around the time of the trial, I guess, to further split up the nation. But however, though, the Johnny Depp trial was a important issue to a lot of men. Not all men, because I'm pretty sure Chad and Tyrone don't go through that either. They don't worry about that as much. But the majority of men that's in the normie, regular guy tier and stuff like that, they obviously was dealing with that issue of women abusing them, and everybody turning a blind eye and not seeing anything. Anyway, I have another video here.
Stop giving ugly men a chance.
What do you think would happen if a guy made the same video saying,
"It is day 7,346, and woefully the men and women on TikTok are still fighting over which demographic insults the other more often." Let me just say, as a person who has been called ugly on many occasions in my lifetime, I've been called ugly by women, men, teachers, children, dogs, the 2009 staff at the Pacific Science Center. Let's just put this to bed once and for all. You're all mean. You all got nasty spirits out there, and that's why you're all on TikTok calling other people ugly, downing other people's looks, talking about how other people should be living their lives, who other people should be dating, all the while you're still single. All the while you're still not that cute. It does not matter how many houses you investigate, yours still has roaches in it. Every single day I get on here, I see at least one man with his little podcast mic talking about how he doesn't want fat women or single mothers or women who have had sex with more than 2 people in their entire lives at the age of 28. Meanwhile, these women he's talking about aren't even in his DMs. They don't want him. I don't want him. And then right after that, I'll see a video of some girl who's posting a picture of herself next to her ex, like, this is who I settled for, this is who I cried over. Meanwhile, old girl isn't exactly looking like Kate Upton herself. As a matter of fact, ma'am, let me tell you a little story about a teapot and a kettle. There's a reason why y'all ended up together. Because you know what? At the end of the day, everybody's shallow. Everybody has their preferences and what they like and what they don't like. Some people just feel the need to vocalize it more than others. And let me tell you something. There's nothing in this world uglier than a mean-ass bitch. There is no weight on a scale, height on a ruler, amount of hair on your head, armpits, legs, or otherwise structure of your face that's ever going to make you uglier than some motherfucker who feels the need to get on here and down people to halt their own insecurity, or try to make other people feel bad about what they like or what they think is attractive or not attractive. That's just loser shit. Sorry. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I'll never forgive you people, because you know what you people made me do? You made me actually go seek out couple TikTok. I've been watching the video. I needed something more uplifting on my feed that gave me more of a faith in the human connection and in relationships. I've been watching Kyle and Brittany go to Disneyland together. I've been watching Jason and Maria go to Malibu Nights 1 and 2 Electric Boogaloo having a great old time. Because it makes me feel better than seeing all of you people fight over stupid shit. It's so much more warming to my heart. In conclusion, I need you people to do one of 2 things for me. I need you to either shut the hell up by your own volition, or I need you to walk out into the actual world and go find you a dick or pussy to suck on to stop all your fucking crying. Because I'm tired of hearing it.
Stop giving ugly men a chance.
Now, this dude killed it. And I have to believe he's from the LGBT community. Yes, it has been nasty on TikTok. But see, the thing is since I've been younger, I've always seen man bashing. You know, I'm pretty sure the generations before me that men was getting over, looking down on women and stepping all on them. But when I was growing up, it was women that was always verbally talking about men. And TikTok has given an outlet for those types of females to be throwing and spewing that venom out into the world. Now, the only thing I'll say, which I agree with his video, where were you when the women was just beating down the men? Where were a lot of the women that are speaking out now? I know when I started to get in learning about the manosphere, red pill community, learning about the gender dynamics and how, women be getting over on men. Yes, men be doing bad things to women. I don't forget that. And I've addressed that on some of my videos. I think I'm one of the only content creators that take and do that. Besides Coach Greg Adams, he sometimes will address what men are doing too. I like to be as even as possible, but because I often see that there are things that women in my life are doing sometimes to their men and getting away with that looks eerily similar to what I went through with my past relationships. You know, I just have to call it out. I just have to call it out. I wish I did that like years ago. But anyway, as I was saying, even though I like this guy's video, it's almost too late now. You know, that should have been nipped in the bud when the females have to remember to separate the females, the bad women, you know, the women and the ladies. They're cool mostly, but the negative ones, they are the ones stirring the pot, and they've been stirring the pot for years and years and years and years. I can pull up video on talk shows, old talk shows, that no one said nothing when the women was cackling and laughing, when men was getting like hurt, or his Johnson was getting chopped off, or it goes on and on. But now you want to say something. Well, I guess better late than never. But however, well, that's why I don't shame people. I shame actions of what a person is doing. You know, I'm all about that, because I believe everybody has some good in them, but they're taking like a lot of like bad actions that maybe they can correct if they want to. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that one. I got one more video, and then after that should be it. The gender war.
I'm really tired of this man-hating society right now. Yeah, I get it. A lot of women are pissed at me, and they think all I do is pander to men. But let me tell you, I have a son. I could never look at my son and go, your opinions don't matter. I could never look at my son and say, well, if you get somebody pregnant accidentally, you have no choice in the matter. I could never look at my son and go, well, I guess you'd better just sit down and pay your child support there, boy. No. I could never look at my son and say the things that these bitches are saying to men nowadays. Never. So while you're out there fucking raising a fucking army, wearing your pink pointy hats and saying that men ain't shit, just remember that men are the ones who built this fucking country for you. A man has built your fucking house. A man who's built your fucking car for you. Maybe women should learn that they ain't fucking shit. Maybe they should sit down and shut the fuck up and let the men continue to make this country great. Because all women do is come up in here with their fucking emotions and fuck shit up. They're fucking hypocrites. 99% of these fucking females on this app are fucking hypocrites. They want to sit there and say no uterus, no opinion. No balls, no opinion, bitch. How about that? Without him, you don't have fucking kids. Women, try using logic next time.
Wow, she really laid into it. I was thinking about clipping that last part out, just in case of when she took her last shot at the women in general. But, you know, I think what it is, she probably got aggravated with her comment section, and then she just kind of ended up saying that at the end. You know, I really don't believe I do believe is a lot of women on that app that is like the TikTok app that is negative, you know, and just man bashing all day long because it's something to do. It's fun. Real fun. But, however, now the guys are bashing back, so it's kind of even too. So, you know, there's also negative guys on there. Look, let's all try to be better people. But do be honest. Because, like I said, I hope a lot of you that know me have seen my YouTube channel by now, because a lot of you didn't really know who I was. Not really. You just knew I was a guy that took pictures that was like energetic and maybe funny if we happen to talk, and a deep thinker. But now you get a bit of a better feel of the person that I am, you know, and I have no shame in that. But I almost think that everybody in the world should have some videos of them talking about themselves and their beliefs. That way, we know, well, we have a general sense of who they are. But however, though, this can't be forced. This has to be something that people are just doing. Because obviously, if somebody was like, if somebody's on like a dating app, like I can't think of that one they always show on TV, and you have to make a video talking about yourself. Obviously, you're going to be on your best behavior. But if you have a video talking passionately about your views and things that you believe in and stuff like that, you know, the chances of you being fake is going to be small. So I always encourage that. Anyway, this video was like short. I hope it was as direct as possible, talking about how the gender bias is on social media. And that's not to say that in the workplace, especially in, I guess, the white collar or corporate scale, that you don't get some gender bias from men to women, you know, thinking that they can't do their job or looking down on them or something. So I don't want women to think that I'm not, well, I don't think about that. Of course, though, I don't have a lot of examples of that because I'm blue collar, and I don't see that as much on that level. But on social media, I see it a lot, and I see women doing it the most and getting away with it. So I'm going to play this video again, except for I'm not going to be saying anything. And this is going to be after I leave. So everybody, thanks for coming. I'll see you later. Hit the like button going out if you didn't do it already. And God bless. Peace out.
An all hate men narrative, I came across this hashtag. Men are useless. It has 10.5 million views. So of course, being curious, I wanted to see what hashtag women are useless looks like. I couldn't find anything at all tagged in it. So I did a little test and I posted a video on my page doing hashtag women are useless. Guess what? Yeah, you can't use that hashtag on TikTok, but you know, men are useless has 10.5 million views. So the bias exists. I don't like Andrew Tate, but we fucking cancel him, but Drew Othello's allowed on this app.